So many beautiful people.
Edhe I thash Ritës që sot është ditë pushime, sot është e diel.
Yeah, I know. That you still came. Yay!
A mund t'i japim një super duartërgjitje shqiptare, mikprice, tironse, në vitin që ne jemi kryeqyteti Europian I rinis, për Rita Orën, për Vera Orën dhe për Bestikun. Flasim shqip, anglisht, pak shqip, pak anglisht.
Exactly.
Po bëjmë pak mix, sa vetë dim anglishtu?
Yes.
Okay. Pra të gjithë dim shqip, anglisht edhe ndonjë gjuhë tjetër.
Pak se s'jom rrit këto. So I'm from London. I grew up in London. So veç pak më më fol, veç po kuptoj shumë mirë.
Shumë mirë. Atëherë unë po flas shqip e ti flet anglisht.
Exactly.
Mikson.
Okay, faleminderit.
Tani Rita, ky është Liceu I Tiranës.
Yes.
Dhe të gjithë djemtë dhe vajzat këtu janë super të talentuar.
Drama, muzik,
skulptur, piktur, instrumenta, çfarë tjerë ke? Violin, piano, filharmonik, oboe. Pra, krejt enturazhi jot kur je ti në shfaqje. Dhe në këtë shkollë, shkolla është këtu mbrapa. Në këtë shkollë ka qenë Edi Rama si piktor, Anri Sala si skulptor, ka qenë Ermonela Jao si soprano, Samir Pirgu.
Yes, but do you guys listen? Are you well-behaved students is the question. Are you polite students?
Drejtor, janë nxënës të mirë apo jo? A jeni nxënës të mirë apo jo? Më të mirë. Tani, Rita është gjithashtu një ambasadore e Kombeve të Bashkuara, punon shumë me fëmijët, sepse Rita beson që suksesi vjen nga puna.
Po.
Dhe suksesi vjen nga...
Edhe jo më fëmijë vet, halja.
Ja, koma fëmijë.
Gjithë me qenë fëmijë.
So tell us, what it is to be like Peter Pan, a forever child.
Yeah, I think we all have kids in us. I think no matter how old you get, you never stop dreaming, believing, and then creating, and that's the goal. So, do them together to inspire each other. And that's how we make dreams come true. Bam!
Më thuaj pak, të gjithë fëmijët këtu nuk janë të famshëm, nuk vinë nga familje të pasura, as Besniku me Verën s'kan qenë familje të pasur. Nuk vinë nga një emër I madh, dhe shumë veta ka një dilemë. Suksesi arrihet nëse ti I bjen shkurt edhe e ke njofje, apo suksesi arrihet nëse ti punon fort edhe çdo natë pa gjumë.
Okay, you're not gonna like this answer. Veç kadale, pak shqip, pak anglisht, we'll get there. So, doing it really to know çapo do me bome. Like, what do you want in your life? You want to make your family happy. You want to make yourself happy. Apo don me knu apo don shumë parë. What is the dream, right? And it all has to come from inside. And my name, because when you grow up, you meet people, and some people are going to inspire you, or some people are going to say, oh, you can't do that, and they might crush your confidence. And some people are going to say, oh, I want to do that too. And so I feel like you have to stay really focused and not listen to the noise, So shumjes kan më thonë, all this stuff, and they're not going to feel and believe in it. And that's why you have to fight really hard to not convince yourself, but also just to prove everybody else wrong. And that's what kept me going. And I've been doing this now. You guys met me when I was 20-ish, and I've been doing this now for 13 years, and I was 20, 19, 18 when I started. And I'm so lucky that I'm still doing this, because sometimes, it's scary. People have amazing careers and then, it just finishes and you're still so young. And so you have to find longevity and that's why with me, I love music, but I also think like a business person. You know, I think, how can I make this into a long business so when I'm like 50 or I'm 60, I can retire and I can help my family and I can help my future kids or whatever it is, and I can inspire you guys. And so I think for me, it's like, use your instinct, but also be smart and be brave and be confident, because I feel like what we do creatively, no one's really supposed to understand, because we're creatives, you know? And so I think you have to be patient. Patience. I don't have any patience. I hate being patient. But it's true, and I'm hoping you understand me. I'm so sorry that I'm speaking in English. But I really want to make a lot of effort to come here, bring some of my incredible friends that I've met in the industry that can teach you and come and do talks here and do amazing things that can really kind of give you guys ideas, because the kids is where it's at. Because they have all the best ideas. Because they still dream, you know, they read these books, they look at all these stories, and I have to say, like, I never want to stop dreaming. And I think with music, with what I do, and with film, I guess, you know, being in the films and meeting incredible screenwriters and directors, and the guy that did Avatar, James Cameron, I met him in, has anyone seen Avatar, the film? With the Avatar, with the blue. So I met the guy that makes those films. And I have to tell you, the story is crazy. Because it's an insane story. So the aim is, I'm going to stop talking, but just stay at it. It's really, really hard, but just stay on the ride. Stay on the roller coaster, kids. It's going to be a long ride, but a good one.
Edhe si e thon të avatari, I see you. Shoh.
Yeah.
Ju shohim gjithë.
Ju shohim gjithë, yes.
Sepse ke filmi Avatar, kur dikush I thoshte dikujt që të dua shumë, të kam shumë gjan, I thoshte I see you, po ju shoh. Edhe Rita po ju shef krejt.
Yes, and I believe in you guys. This country, since I started this country has grown so much, and then when I first met you, and how much you guys are so lucky to have this man right here. He is so cool and so up to date with the culture and the youth and the respect and the values, and it's like every year when I see the growth, I'm like, wow, we're doing something really well. And we've got such amazing artists, you know, there's so many of us now. And it's so cool to see that there's more than just, you know, one. You know, when I started, it was the beginning. And now you see all these young females and you see all of these beautiful girls. And I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. And I want more, we need more. And you guys are going to do that.
Tani, këtë vit ne jemi kryeqyteti Europian I Rimës. Edhe Rita ka pranuar që të bëjë një koncert falas në Shesh në datën 6. Nesër është.
Are you guys going to be there?
A do jeni aty apo jo?
Yes? I don't believe it.
Do jeni aty apo jo?
Yes.
Me që është viti I Rinis, ne duam, nëse kemi ca të shuna dhe ca goca këtu që ka një pyetje për Ritën.
Yes.
Një pyetje të vërtetë ose një diçka për të thënë. Ky është momenti që Rita të gjojë diçka nga ju dhe t'japi pak feedback, t'japi një përgjigje. Okej, kemi një gocë aty, ke rresht e dytë? Si e ke emrin? Megi. Dhe çfarë bën ti Megi?
Kam mbaruar shkollën e lartë për pikturë.
Pikturë, okay.
Hello Rita.
Hi. Shqip, you can, or English, whatever you want.
You look so pretty.
Thank you. How high they are.
But
to walk down the stairs, they're too high. Okay, hi.
Pyetjen do ta bëj në shqip.
Shqip.
Unë jam një fance jotja. Dhe do doja të diash në një të ardhmen tënde të shpejt për bashkëpunimet e radhës me këjke. Kam shumë dëshirë, cili është bashkëpunimi I radhës që ti do kesh, ose e ke vetëm bashkëpunim këngën së shpejti?
Okej, shumë faleminderit. So what's your next collaboration or your next plan, your next project, if you can disclose anything?
Yeah, faleminderit for your question. So, new album, of course, January next year, get ready, it's going to be great. More music, more music. Music, music, music. Edhe film. S'moj me thonë që cilën film, veç keni mu knaq, fella. Edhe keni mu kish, keni mu knaq. Because my dream is to show everybody that you can do more than one thing. You can be a musician, you can be an actor, you can be a dancer, you can be a mother, you can be an auntie and a grandmother, all at the same time. And for the men, you know, it's for you too. But I really do believe that. So I want to try and do everything. And I feel like I've been doing that. So, you know, now I'm 30. It's time to get this ball rolling.
It only begins at 30.
Faleminderit, thanks for
Per
your...
Rita tha jam 30 vjeç dhe I thash në 30 vjeç fillon. Kështu që ju keni kaq shumë kohë, kaq shumë ëndra dhe kaq shumë rrugë përpara, keni me u kënaq. Pra kemi një album në janar dhe kemi një super film që është surprizë. Edhe Rita tha që gocat ta mund bëhen nëna, motra, e teze, po dhe çunat nuk kemi as dromsa sa thon. Ne mund bëjmë gjëra të mrekullueshme edhe ne. Okej, kemi pyetje tjetër? Po.
Un jam Juri. Dhe po.
Hi Juri.
Unë po bëj shkollën për informatik, po vazhdoj dhe art, jam kitarist dhe vokalist.
Amazing.
Kam I band timen që quhet Mix dhe po. Pyetja ime për ju ishte domethënë që kur ishit e re, ishte arti gjëja juaj primare apo kishit dhe një...
Juri, është akoma e re.
Po, domethënë, ja, e kisha me pyetjen që kur ishte e vogël.
E vogël, okay.
Po. Kishit artin primar apo kishit dhe një hobi tjetër që doni ta ndiqnit?
So Yuri is informatician. He does IT.
I heard, yeah.
Guitar. He's got a band
Amazing.
called Nix.
Good.
Ti mund të ndosh diçka?
Jo tash se jam në emocion, domethënë dhe do stonoj.
Ambas përgjigj. Was it something you thought of this when you were a kid?
Po.
Or did it just come up later in life?
Muzika? To sing? You know, I think my mom and dad can explain it better. Veç kur jom lind, veç kom knu. S'kom kajt, kom kajt. Veç pak. More than pak. E kom knu shumë. I was singing everywhere. And I think my mom said to my dad, Rita, she's actually pretty good at singing. And I was like, I told you! And I joined a choir, and that's how it started. So I've been singing since I was like 6 years old. Yes, that's a long time, huh?
Yuri, kur ke filluar ti? Sa vite ke?
1 gjys 2.
Okay, duhet na bësh ti një sound. Come on.
Për momentin nuk bëj.
Yeah, go do it. Come on.
Ja. Ço sounded?
Një çun, Qa muzike bën Nix?
Unë lozim metal, më shumë.
Heavy metal.
Oh, yeah,
Për
okay.
momentin nuk bëj dot
I can get down to some heavy metal.
Okay, jo mund të ndoni, po unë për momentin jam komplet emocionuar dhe nuk
Okay.
mund.
Okay,
Nëse faleminderit.
shumë faleminderit Yuri. Kemi një shoqe të vogël që
Hello.
Hi.
By the way, you're so pretty.
So are you. Thank you so much.
Thank you too. Okay, my name is Perla.
Okay.
Kam mbaruar dhomën për pikturë këtu te liceu. Po, për pikturë.
Nice.
Do vazhdoj studimet e larta për pikturë gjithashtu.
Cilën camera do you like? Do you picture? Are you saying as a photographer or painter?
Painting, yeah.
Fine.
Okay, dhe pyetjen do ta bëj në shqip. Atëherë pyetja ime është kjo, ju si një artiste shumë e famshme botërore që jeni, keni ndonjë këshill për ne artistët e rinj?
Okay, I want to be really diplomatic because I want to make sure that I'm covering all different types of art. You know, first of all, you're going to hear some no's. You're going to hear some people that aren't going to believe the vision, won't understand it. I had a lot of no's before I had a yes. And that's something I want everyone to really remember, because not every no means it's finished for you. It just means that person didn't get it. And so sometimes, when I was 15, I had someone tell me no. And I was like, yeah, okay, maybe I can't sing. Maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do. And then I had someone say, no, we're going to keep going. And I was like, really? Okay. And then someone else said no. And I was like, Duhet. And then finally, when I was 17, 18, someone said yes. And it changed my whole life. And so I really want to tell you that it's not fairy tales and rainbows, but it is the best feeling when you don't give up. So I know it's so obvious to say, but the no's are not, it's over. That's I think some good advice. Yeah.
E kuptove?
Yes, thank God.
Ajo që po thoshte Rita për ata pak që nuk dinë anglisht që në fillim fare shumë vetëm thanë jo, s'bën, s'mundesh, edhe jeta nuk mund të definohet për kufizohet nga ata që të thonë jo. Pastaj ta kur ishin 17 vjeç dikush më tha, po, ndoshta ke një shans. Kështu që jetën nuk ta definon dikush që thotë jo, jetën ta definon dikush që thotë po, bravo, të lumt edhe ec përpara.
Faleminderit for explaining that.
Okay, kemi tjetër? Super.
Hello.
Hi.
Glad to see you.
Nice to
It's
see
an
you,
honor
Anna.
for me. I have studied for painting.
Amazing.
This year I graduate.
Yay!
I want to ask you a question. I'm
Go.
going to do it in English.
Oh, nice. Okay.
We know that we are now in this industry, in this life. We are with toxic people. That
Instagram,
are around us.
followers.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What's the best advice you have given about that?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the one idol, one motto you follow the most that you can show us?
So everyone says to me, oh, you know, how many followers have you got? And I feel like some people get very obsessed with how many followers you have. And listen, the world is moving, and it's true, you know. Social media is very strong. TikTok, Instagram, all of this, right? It's important, but I don't believe, you know, it defines your success. Because if you are booked, if you're being asked to do things, if you're waking up every day and you have a purpose, that is really just as successful. And I'm saying this because I started in the industry like before there was just Twitter. It just started. There was no Spotify, there was no Apple Music, there was no streaming, there was no Instagram wasn't even around. It wasn't about followers, but it was about having a voice, you know? And so I think don't get obsessed with like how popular you are, because I think your followers, for example, my followers, they range in age, you know? I have followers that don't have Instagrams and they come to every single show, you know? And I see them and I recognize them, you know? And I see them, I'm like, wow, people are real fans. So I think that, you know, you've got icons like Madonna and these incredible icons that are legends that don't have as many followers as the most popular people on the platform. That doesn't mean that they're not as successful and they're not as popular. It just means it's a different time, it's a different era. So I don't want you to do things because you think it gets you more followers. I want you to do it because that's what you do and that's what you love to do. And people will follow you. Because trust me, I understand the pressure. You know, I'm in the industry, I'm in the public eye, and I completely get it. I can only imagine what the kids feel like, you know, in school, and like all the beautiful young girls that look at themselves and think, oh, I'm not as pretty as this girl, or I'm not as successful or as rich as that girl. It's like, you have to remember that you are your own story. Don't compare yourself to these people, okay? Because some of them, it's not even real. So you have to remember that.
Grupi e kuptuar të lartë, jeta nuk është konkurs populariteti, është përpjekje, është talent, është punë, dhe mezi presim gjemi pyetje tjetër, kemi pyetje tjetër? Ku është? Aty, po.
Hi Rita, my name is Anna Kodra.
Hey Anna.
I'm a singer also.
Woo!
Ana, të lutem, tani ti të paktën që të kompensosh dhe për Jurin, ti duhet bësh një tur.
Veç pak.
Okay,
Only if
I
you
could
want.
sing. I could sing a song I've written.
Yeah. Do you play an instrument?
I've written a whole album. First of all, I wanted to ask you something.
Wow.
And
You can ask me and then you can sing.
yeah, I could sing. Yeah, I'm not shy or anything.
Yeah, that's what you need. That's great.
I've applied for a talent visa, and I'm trying to go to America. I've been there.
Great.
I've recorded my whole album there, but it's kind of hard being in the industry. And I wanted to ask you how did you get in there since you're Albanian?
Yeah. Okay, so America's a big world. Yeah, it's very, very tricky. Okay, so I never understood it, and I was very young, like you. 14, how old are you?
I'm 15.
15.
Yeah.
And I was 17 when I got my first record deal, because I was writing music for other people and other artists. I was actually in the this is how I started. I was in a recording studio and I was making tea for everyone.
Wow.
Intern. Yeah. And because I didn't have the funds to make my own music really at the time, I needed studio time, and studio time is money. And so I said, hey, I'll help around, I'll clean around, I'll make tea for the artists, I'll do whatever. Just give me some studio time to record my music. But when I was working in the studio, I met lots of people. You know, I met like musicians, I've made friends with people in the kitchen, you know, and like, honestly, networking is just as important as making the music, because you have to be able to make relationships to play the music to these people, like lawyers, engineers in studios, people that sleep and live in the studio, that record. All these people are very important. You have to be nice to every single person that you meet, because you never know what that person's going to do and how they're going to remember you, and then they're going to probably say, oh, she can, oh God, I met this girl, she's a really good singer, maybe she can sing this part for me.
I'm very glad that I have connections in America. And,
Yeah.
Connections are the ones that help.
And getting out there and doing free shows, singing in silly places like super malls, and you know, I sang in every single super mall, I think, in America.
How do you know?
Yeah, and because again, it was before like Instagram and everything, and you had to physically go and sing to these places. So you're actually really lucky, because you can now do it from the comfort of your own home as well, and get on every podcast. I would say just network and play people the music, like what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
You came here, you told me that you're a singer. I'm not going to forget that now. And now you're going to sing us a song.
Yeah.
I think I'll sing a part of my song.
Totally. You can do as much as you want, or as little as you want, whatever.
Okay. And I know that we might have spent a lot of time talking on the phone, but you will slowly drift in every call. Or maybe I'm just wrong, but nobody is worth my tears. So it's better if I just leave. But nobody is worth my tears. So it's better if I just leave. Yeah. Thank you.
You wrote that song?
I've written many songs about.
What's that song about?
It's about being in love, but I should just quit it because we're too young.
Okay, I feel that. Wow. This, honestly, is what I'm talking about. Being able to stand in front of all of you, sing like that, and have your own material, and you've got a great, great, great tone.
Thank you, thank you.
You have really good runs. And your head voice is very strong. You have a very strong falsetto, and you have a lot of patience. You can control your nerves, which is very impressive at this age. You didn't sound shaky at all.
I mean,
You didn't.
speaking to you, because
Bravo.
I've listened to you for my whole life. I've mentioned you in every interview. And,
Thank you. Thank you. That means so
speaking
much.
to you now, it means a lot to me. And, well, obviously, I'm nervous.
Thank you. Well, you didn't sound it, and well done. That was a beautiful song. Thank
Beautiful.
you so much.
Yes, super. The star is born.
This is the land of pop stars. It really is. I mean, listen, you've got so many of us now, so I'm very excited to see what else is coming, because I do believe now record labels are just going to come here and just try and snatch all the...
Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Because Shqipëria, Kosovo, great history, but in numbers we're small. So the question is, do numbers matter, or can talent thrive anywhere? And the question is, how does someone manage to be a patriot, to be proud of the roots, but yet to be a global person and to understand that the world is so much bigger than us? So where is the balance between being connected to your roots and yet being a citizen of the world?
Okay, so that's interesting, because when I started, I've always mentioned where I was from. And I mean that. You can go back to my interviews, 2012, 2013, 2011, and I was always repping where I was from. I did. I said, because everyone was like, where is she from? You know, I don't know what she looks like she can be from so many different places. Yeah, Rita from Cuba, she's Spanish, what is she? And I was like, no, I'm Kosovan. I'm from a place called Albania, and it's actually full of amazing people. And they're like, yeah, but that's right. And they're like, yeah, but your skin is like darker than, you know, you don't have white skin, and you know, you're a bit more tanned, or you have like, you don't have the right features. And I'm like, so have you seen the people from my country? Like, we are so exotic. We look like we can be from so many different places. We are beautiful, by the way. And I think that this is what I'm saying. Like, you know, we are such a beautiful country, inside and out, not just physically, but like everything, from the generations, from what it looks like, from the beautiful beaches that we have. And I feel like the balance is just to continue to be honest. I've been so honest with where I was from and what my parents have taught me, and like my background. And so that's something you should really consider, you know, to just tell your story. And I remember it was important for me to do that, because I felt like no one really knew where I was from. And I was like, this is really getting on my nerves. I was getting angry. I was like, guys, so it was like my mission to teach everybody. And now I feel like we've really opened these gates to just an endless amount of talent. So it's really great.
Zemra.
Oh, there's Anna. Hi.
Hi there, how are you?
Good,
My name
how
is
are you?
Mirta. How are you, Arion?
Oh,
I'm doing great.
Mirta?
Blerta.
Blirta, befall.
Yeah, I sing too, and this year I was scouted by America's Got Talent, and I'm working towards it. And my question for you was, have you ever thought about withdrawing from this industry, and what kept you? And if yes, what kept you going on? What was your motivation?
First of all, congratulations on your scout with America's Got Talent.
Thank you.
Wow. Mirta, I felt like quitting a lot, and I'm not going to pretend. I was like, is this worth it? What am I doing? And even as I got bigger and bigger and more famous, I understood that a lot of people, you know, they talk about you and they watch you and they look up to you, and then they, you know, you become a role model, and sometimes you're not ready for that, because, you know, you only wanted to do this because you love to make music, and now all of a sudden you're like being followed by millions and millions of people. So psychologically, it becomes really intense. You have to really be ready and stay true to like your friends, like your core friends that you've known like your whole life, or your family, or whatever you have that's like really close to you, because then they'll remind you, oh yeah, that's why I'm doing this, because I love to sing.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Hey, do jesh në America Got Talent?
U pikasa këtë vit dhe po vazhdojmë me fazat e kualifikimit.
Po ke planifikuar një këngë që do këndosh atë?
Këtu për momentin jo, por nëse doni, If I Ain't Got You, by Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
Alicia
I
Keys.
sang that song in an audition once.
Some people search for voting. Some people live just for fame. Some people think for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people want it all, but I don't wanna fit it all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you.
Work on my technique.
No. Wow, thank you. That was amazing.
Thank you too.
The half of the journey is doing it in front of lots of people. You got to remember, some people don't even have that confidence to even sing in front of people like that. So you took your opportunity. So that's what's half of the journey. That's what makes a winner, when you take your shot. So well done. You did great.
Thank you for
Yeah.
listening.
Berga, bravo të shoftë, jemi shumë këna për ty. Kemi një pyetje të fundit? Okej, pyetja e fundit tu një super diva që do vi.
What's your name?
Wesa Sirika dhe
Si e ke emrin e njërë? Ma
Wesa
vash.
Sirika.
Si?
Wesa.
Wesa.
Wesa. Beautiful.
Thank you. Si po thuaj se çdo person I famshëm kur ka qenë I vogël ka pasur një idhull dhe do të dija kush ka qenë idhulli jot kur ke qenë e vogël?
So who's your idol when you were her age?
I really hope you know these people. Savitiki?
11 vjeç.
Oh, she's not going to know these people. 11. Okay, I like Madonna. I didn't know. Oh yeah, great. Okay, I like Lady Gaga. I like Britney Spears. No, you don't know Britney Spears. You will soon. Hit me, baby, one more time. No. Don't worry. We're going to ask your mummy to play you some Britney Spears one at some point. Okay, so, and I like Beyonce?
Po.
Okay. The Prince?
Dikush është Prince? Është gjenerata ime, shikojmë.
David Bowie? No.
Yeah.
Okay. So I like big pop stars. Big women like makeup and crazy outfits. So like Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Okay?
Po ti ke pëlqen? Po të gjën. Ti vetë do që të këndosh, ti do të bësh këngëtare? Arkitekte? Do të bësh
Architect. Woo!
Sepse ajo që ka Rita është ku vajti në hotele dhe pa gjitha ato ndërtime në Tiranë, thamë, kush janë këta arkitekt që kanë bërë të gjërat bukura, kështu që ti e ke radhën tash. Mirë, kemi një pyetje të fundit apo jemi këtu?
Faleminderit, Zamër.
Mirë.
Cutie pie.
Silvia Tylat.
Silvia të.
Mirë, dua të ftoj një shoqen time që quhet Rita Ora.
Vera.
Edhe dua ta ftoj këtu përpara.
Hajde, mam.
Edhe që është mami e Ritës, se Rita nuk ka lindur vetë, është një mamë gjithmonë e përfshirë. Dua që ta ftoj këtu një shoqe ime shumë e ngushtë.
This is my mommy, guys. Yeah. Hajde, apo do më ullë qëto më?
Këtu. Po doja që Vera të ishte këtu vetëm në fund për një mesazh.
Po. Hajde, ma mesazh, se mami është doktore, e dine.
Po.
for the brains.
I really wanted to do this because it's been a difficult week in Pristina and here.
Yes.
Tani, vërtet kur vjen Rita dhe kur kemi koncerte dhe festivale, gjërat shkojnë mirë. Ne gëzohemi, ne kënaqemi, ne arktohemi, por pyetja është çfarë ndodh me shoqërinë tonë mbasi mbaron festivali, mbasi mbaron koncerti. Edhe janë frymëzuar shumë nga Vera. Rita është shoqja ime vjetër, we've grown up together, jemi rritur bashkë.
All our lives.
Unë në bashki, ajo në muzikë. Por Vera ka qenë një njeri që ka vendosur që të kontribojë, që të emancipohet pak shoqëria jonë. Tani të gjithë kanë parë lajmet dhe dinë që ka ndodhur diçka e rëndë. Ka ndodhur edhe në Prishtinë, më përpara ka ndodhur edhe në Tiranë, dhe ka të bëjë me marrëdhëniet që ne kemi në shoqëri, me mënyrën se si ne respektojmë vajzat, si respektojmë gratë. Edhe Vera për mua ka qenë një hero, sepse ka insistuar që ne duhet të emancipohemi si shoqëri. Është shumë emancipuese kur ne dëgjojmë muzikën e Ritës, është shumë emancipuese kur ne shikojmë BBC, CNN, por unë besoj që është akoma më emancipuese kur ne sillemi mirë me njëri tjetrin, kur ne respektojmë gratë, motrat, vajzat, nënat, gjyshat e shoqërinë tonë. Dhe edhe doja shumë që në një javë që ka qenë një javë e vështirë, edhe në Shqipëri dhe në Kosovë, kishim para pak ditësh edhe një protestë në Tiranë, një pjesë e gocave këtu ishin pjesë e asaj proteste. Ne duhet të mësojmë disa parime shumë të rëndësishme, se si respektohet shoqëria jonë, se si burrat dhe gratë janë njësoj, vajzat dhe djemtë janë njësoj, çdo gjë që mund ta bëjë një vajzë, mund ta bëjë një djalë, po anasjelltas, çdo sukses që mund të ketë një djalë, mund ta ketë një vajzë. Dhe ne duhet i respektojmë këto gjëra. Dhe duke qenë se edhe unë, edhe Rita e respektojmë mesazhin që njerëz si Vera japin për të siguruar që në shoqërinë tonë nuk ndodhin krime, nuk ndodhin incidente, nuk ndodh dhunimi sistematik i grave dhe i vajzave, doja shumë që në fund të kësaj dite, një ditë unë do mbaroj punën në bashki, një ditë Rita nuk do këndoj më, por ama disa parime për të cilat Vera Ora flet për ditë janë parime që i vlen shoqërisë gjithë jetën. Dhe doja që ajo ta kishte fjalën e fundit sot.
Faleminderit që ma japit fjalën. Unë jam shumë e lumtur që gjidhem këto për një arsye. Unë gëzohem që jam nana Ritës dhe dëshiroj që këtë platformë ta shfrytëzoj sikurse në Instagram apo në platforma tjera të flasë për shëndetin mendor. Ndoshta ju jeni ende të rinj ta dini çfarë është shëndeti mendor. Është një gjë kur jeni happy, kur jeni të lumtur, mirë po edhe kur nuk jeni të lumtur. Duheni të dini disa gjëra bazike, çfarë mund të ndikojë në ju, në shëndetin e juaj që ju më qenë happy me ardhë në këtu në shkollën e juaj dhe të prosperoni në atë çka doni. Do me thonë shumë e rëndësishme ta njihni mendjen e juaj që ju kur keni probleme me ditë si të atakoni ndonjë problem të tillë. Çka ka ndodhur javën e kaluar është një rast shumë i vështirë, mirë po ju lutemi keni një bisedë me prindërit, me shoqet, me shokët, respektoni njëri tjetrin. Është shumë e rëndësishme ta dini vlerën e juaj. Është një gabim që thonë vajzat po lasdrohen edhe po e bojnë vetën të jenë në pozita të vështira, mirë po nuk është e vërtet. Është mashkuj duhet të kenë një respekt pak ndaj vajzave dhe si një gjini më e butë duhet të ketë një respekt mjaft të madh. Do me thënë respektimi i njëri tjetrit ka shumë rëndësi. Dhe do t'ju lëmë mesazh që ju lutem shiqojeni si ndiheni dhe çfarë do problemi që të keni mund ta ndihmoni me siguri me serviset apo me si të klinikat të juja, shërbimet sociale që i keni, apo bisedoni me njëri tjetrin, kërkoni ndihmë se çdo gjë mund të jetë në rregull.
Faleminderit, ma. Thank you, everybody. I'm so happy to be here. I love you all so much. I'll see you at the show on Tuesday. Faleminderit.
Mirë, tani në fund, edhe mbas fjalëve që tha Rita, mbas fjalëve që tha Vera, është shumë e rëndësishme ju jeni në një shkollë. Tirana ka 300 shkolla. Është e pamundur që dhe Rita dhe Vera dhe Besniku të shkojmë në çdo shkollë. Po ne donim që nga kjo shkollë, që është Liceu i Tiranës, që prodhon shumicën e talenteve për opera, për balet, për pikturë, për skulpturë, për muzikë, për kanto, të jepim këtë mesazh. Kështu që duam në këtë moment secili të përqafoj atë që ka në të majtë dhe atë që ka në të djathtë, një përqafim të madh.
Po, exactly. Faleminderit.
Sepse kur jemi bashkë, jemi më të fortë.
Yes.
Dhe mezi presim të shohim nesër e dim që është pushim. Është dita e Nën Terezës.
Pushim.
Dita e Nën Terezës. Edhe unë besoj që Shqipëria jonë, Shqiptaria, ka prodhuar dhe Nën Terezën, dhe Rita Orën, dhe çuna dhe goca të mrekullueshëm, si këta që jeni këtu sot, dhe që të jetojmë në atë shembull, duam që të gjithë të bashkoheni me talent, me merit edhe me punë. Nesër është pushim, por të martën kemi fest.
Yes, come on. It's free. Create free, hide in it. Come on down. Please be careful. Make sure you look after each other on the show. There's going to be lots of people. And come and have some fun. Let's dance and sing some songs. Thank you so much.
Shumë faleminderit gjithëve.
Thank you.